नेपाल र नेदरल्यान्डको खेलमा नेपालले शानदार जितसहित नेपाल फाइनलमा प्रवेश गरेको छ। नेदरल्यान्डले 120 को टार्गेट दिएकोमा नेपालले सजिलै उक्त टार्गेटलाई अचिभ गरी नेपालको शानदार जित गरेका छन्।
3 wickets. Pick up the bowlers for me. 4 overs, 1 maiden, 13 runs, 3 wickets. The best performance by Prathi Sisi with the ball so far. Kushal Malla, 2 wickets to his name. He was very economical. Avinash Bora could not pick up any wicket today, and 1 wicket for Dipender Singh ID, who was also economical today. 120 is what the Netherlands side could manage in their 20 overs, which we think is not enough to restrict Nepal, but they'll have to bowl really well if they want to make a match out of this. When Nepal come into bat, they'll have to score 120. In fact, 121. Nepal now in with their reply to Netherlands, 120. And Nepal, meanwhile, should not be looking complacent at all. Kushal Bhurtel now back into the side. Has 2 consecutive ducks to his name. He was rested yesterday against the Namibian team. Anil Shah came in his place, but he's been brought back into the playing 11 by Captain Rohit Paudel, and his partner will be Asif Sheikh. Nepal getting a regular opening pair after a long time. They've experimented a lot, and in 3 matches he's only scored 41, so this has been a very ordinary series for Asif as well. And meanwhile, Kushal Bhurtel yet to open his account in the series.
Well, absolutely, Sachin. This is the opening pair that Nepali side got by playing the T20 against the Netherlands when Dave Watmore was the coach. So it will be Vivian Kingma who would be starting the proceedings from the Chova, and there's a slip in place. The Dutch side knows that they need to pick up early wicket to apply that pressure over the Nepalese side.
Can Kushal Bhurtel break the streak? Wanted that single first up. Kushal Bhurtel now playing his 3rd match in this series. Was rested yesterday against Namibia. Yet to get off the mark.
Well, as a batsman, you'd always want to get off to the mark after you have been out for 2 consecutive ducks. So Kushal Bhurtel definitely looking to get those runs. There's no pressure on both the opening pair today. It's not much of a big target.
Still not getting off the mark. I'm sure Kushal Bhurtel will have this thing in his head. Vivian Kingma, meanwhile, has been very effective in this series. He's taken wickets first up. And he'll have to produce a magical spell like that by Karan Casey if Netherlands want to defend this small total of 120.
The required run rate is not much of a concern for the Nepalese side. The Dutch could just manage to score 120. So Vivian Kingma.
Breaks this tackle just off the mark, Kushal Bhurtel, but not in a very convincing manner. He went for the paddle sweep against Kingma. He likes playing this shot, but finally a big monkey off his back. Kushal Bhurtel was under a lot of pressure. 2 ducks in 2 matches. And finally gets his first runs in the series in his 3rd match. Didn't time it really well. The ball came in quicker than he actually anticipated, and this just cleared the fielder at the fine leg area. Nervous start this by Kushal Bhurtel.
offering that room to Asif Sheikh to free his arms. We're just asking the umpire, isn't it wide? The crowd coming in good number today. It's Saturday. All age groups of people coming here to witness this important encounter between Netherlands and Nepal.
So this is the 32nd match, 32nd T20I played by Kushal Bhurtel. He has an average of 33.88 despite the 2 ducks in the previous matches. Oh, beautiful shot. One bounce over the fence. Asif Sheikh not looking tentative at all. Wasn't a bad delivery by any stretch of imagination, this by Kingma. Opened his account today and the crowd really chilled out. No real pressure on them because yesterday against Namibia, crowd were really involved. The momentum of the match swung both the sides and was an important match for Nepal as well because they had to win that match to stay alive in the tournament. Comes down the track, uppishly played, through the gap this time, gets his first boundary. And that's so much more needed by this man, Kushal Bhurtel. You've had a forgetful tri-series so far. Trusted by his captain, brought into the team. Resting Anil Shah. He has to prove himself today and he has that opportunity as well. No real pressure. He likes going aggressive at the bowler, Kushal Bhurtel. Was played uppishly on the rise, but through the gap. Oh, you can't bowl Kushal Bhurtel there. He is so good off his pads. And just because a batter is out of form, you can't be complacent against him. Kushal Bhurtel. He can smack good deliveries for sixes, and this was a very poor delivery onto his pads and flicked it, timed it so well. First 6 for Nepal.
A delicate touch there by Kushal Bhurtel, just using his wrist, flick of the wrist. Using the pace of Gutton out there. This will certainly give confidence to Kushal Bhurtel.
Flirting with danger again, Goktan. That's a very poor line. Bhurtel Mama, I love you. That's written on the chart paper. We all love him. Niece of Kushal Bhurtel maybe. The family is coming in to support their sons playing for the country. It's a great achievement, not just for the individual but the whole family. If anyone inside your family goes on to represent the country, cricket is now already big enough for the players to be cherished, to be celebrated, to be followed. They have a massive fan following, and the testament is the number of crowd, the number of spectators who are inside the ground right now.
From families telling their son and daughters that there's no future in cricket, to now giving this opportunity for their son and daughters to just showcase their talent in cricket. This game has certainly created that foundation for every family members to see future in cricket, Sachin.
And the international success also helps. That's the media box. The media has been very successful in supporting, the media has been very helpful in supporting Nepal cricket achieve greater heights. And you're watching us live on Action Sports. And the man behind the footage, the brilliant scenery is coming to you, the action coming to you, is Yupis Pradhan, our broadcast director.
Good partnership going on for the duo Kushal Bhurtel and Asif Sheikh.
"70 for none already, Nepal. A ball to be bowled before the second over ends. A good start, you'll have to say, given the fact that they're only chasing 121 runs. And Asif Sheikh, meanwhile, 4 of 4. 36 T20Is before this match. The highest score of 64, 24.38 the average. You'd want to get that average go better. Now Netherlands, they'll have to pick up quick wickets if they want to make a match out of this. They're at least 30 to 40 runs short. Oh, swaying down in length and line. Bonus runs for Nepal. 4 signaled by the umpire. It's 4 leg byes. But Nepal won't mind it. Drifting down in length. Trying a little too hard. Vivian Kingma. So 4 bonus runs for Nepal.
Well, a bit of surprising delivery from Vivian Kingma. The fine leg was inside the 30-yard circle. He has placed in a slip. It is bowling around that leg stump. Just need to be careful with those line and length.
He doesn't mind going after the ball, especially inside the power play. Asif Sheikh was not convincing shot at all. But they'll come back with the 3rd run. This has been complete dominance from Nepal so far. They're happy. Actress Parsa Raut, the crew of the upcoming movie Mahajatra. Haribangsa Acharya also there in the VIP zone. All enjoying Nepal's brilliant performance so far. 25 for none. They're chasing 121. Again, they're swaying in line, drifting in line. When you're defending a low total of 120, that's not how you get wickets. You cannot afford to bowl there. You've given away a wide, but imagine if Kushal Bhurtel was so strong in that area, had got some bit of his bat, I think the ball would have carried all the way. Urgent call now for the Netherlands side.
Well, Kingma needs to be careful with his line and length at the moment. He could not afford to ball around that paths of Kushal Bhurtel because the fine leg is inside the 30-yard circle. He's so good playing those flick shots. You see there's a change in fielding position. Just a point fielder brought inside the 30-yard circle.
Goes after it. Very, very high. Runs behind and easily held. Nepal losing their first wicket in Kushal Bhurtel. Went a bit more aggressive this time. The length was there, could not get the ball over the fielder there. Went miles up in the sky and eventually was an easy catch. And very well judged as well. Catches like these, not easy to judge, but done it very well. And Nepal lost their first wicket. The length was there to play this shot. Very, very high, running behind. The crowd silenced. And Kingma is ecstatic right now. Lost their first wicket in Kushal Bhurtel, Nepal. Rohit Paudel comes in.
Well, skipper Rohit Kumar Paudel entering the field to join Asif Sheikh. Good start for the Dutch side. They have got rid of the dangerous man Kushal Bhurtel, who was looking aggressive. And credit needs to be given to Kingma. It was a good line and length, just testing Kushal Bhurtel to play over that without reason. And as Sachin was saying, the backward running catches are always hard, but good judgment out there.
Guided for a second, guided for the single, think for the second run, not there. I'm sure the Nepali batters will also be thinking about the net run rate that can come into play if Namibian side defeats Netherlands tomorrow. All 3 teams will have 2 points each, 4 points each. 2 victories each if Namibian side goes on to defeat the Dutch side tomorrow, that is. And Nepal, after restricting Netherlands for 120, they can look to finish this quickly. Oh, bowled him. Was a slow delivery, went for that expanded drive. Got the inside edge and chopped it onto the stumps.
The start that the Dutch team wanted, they have got that start. It's Vivian Kingma, 2 wickets in an over, dismissing 2 of the openers, Kuisal Vurtel and Asif Sheikh. Look at the dismissal, it was way off the body, but just trying to slash and play that drive, not getting that connection inside edge and straight into the stumps. Kingma is delighted.
Nepal chasing 121. Netherlands, they've won 2 out of 2 matches played. Nepal defeated Namibia yesterday after losing 2 in a trot. And Namibian side got defeated by Nepal only by 3 runs yesterday. So win here will do a world of good for Nepal. They'll have 2 wins in 2 matches. The series is still wide open. If Namibia go on to defeat Netherlands tomorrow, and if Nepal defeats Netherlands today, it will be 4 points each for all 3 teams, and it will go down to the net run rate section. So that's the reason why Nepal would be looking to score quick runs today and gain that positive net run rate. For now, they are at minus 0.317.
Well, this tournament is looking open for all the 3 sides to book their place in the final. They have Scott Edwards was looking for that matchup, bringing in your off spinner against the left-handed batsman, but a good move there by Gulshan Jha, just taking a single and giving it to your right-handed batsman.
Aryan Dutt was dismissed off the very first delivery he faced. Was the second wicket of Kushal Malla. Was of course on a hat-trick after Dutt was sent back to the dugout. 29 for 2. Still a decent start, you can call.
That's right. Drop for a tie.
Especially because of the fact that Nepal are only chasing 121. The crowd, there is not a single empty spot.
Lefty.
The love for the game is unreal in this Himalayan nation. Can Aryan Dutt get the 3rd wicket for his team? They need quick wickets up front. They understand that Nepal bats really, really deep. The big hitting Kushal Malla yet to come. Deepinder Singh ID has been one of the best batters in this series.
Lovely.
Targeting the stumps to Rohit Kumar Paudel. Aryan Dutt needs to be careful here while bowling to the right-handed batsman Rohit Kumar Paudel, because it would be easier for Rohit Kumar Paudel to play with the turn towards the leg side. So he needs to be very careful here. Aryan Dutt, the Dutch side have got off to a start. They need to capitalize the start, the momentum that they have got now.
Right out. Yo!
Flatter 1 to Gulshan Jha. They've come up with a plan against Gulshan Jha. The Dutch bowlers, they understand that Gulshan will be going after the bowlers if it's pitched up. And you can see there, not a single spot empty there. Jam-packed stands. That's exactly what I was telling before this ball, Ayush. Gulshan Jha likes going after the spinners if it's pitched up. He bowled a couple of deliveries quicker at him, and he gave that length for Gulshan to go after him, but there was a hint of turn. The ball held on to the track and then turned a bit. That's the reason why Gulshan was completely beaten.
Good thinking there by Aryan Dutt as well. Quicker through the air for Gulshan Jha, trying